Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. So today I want to go over the things that I want as quality of life changes in 8.0. Now before I go over my list, I want you guys to sound off in the comment section down below what quality of life changes or changes in general you want to see going into 8.0. Okay, so the first thing that I want to have changed is for crafters and gatherers to get their own emotes. Now, as we know, when we do our stance, I think it is battle stance, it's basically defaulting to paladin. I would like crafters and gatherers to have their own stance, so they are unique to that job. And I also believe they have a victory pose as well. So I like victory poses and battle poses for crafters and gatherers. This will make doing our thumbnails for crafters and gatherers that much more personal than just having the default paladin stances. Next, and this is for you fishers, I believe that we should get an upgraded gig. This is personally to make sure that we get a materia of the current expansions that we have. You don't really need to jack up the bonuses or give it gathering, perception, or more GP. Just give us a item level relevant gig at the start of the expansion, and basically that's about it. Each expansion will get another gig to go up with our item levels, so we're getting a relevant piece of materia. Otherwise, we're going to get a grade 4 materia for gatherers with our old gig. Doesn't really give us anything else but GP, so they can probably keep it that way, but some people are kind of getting sick and tired of being stuck with a lower item level because of the gig really has not been upgraded since we got it in Stormblood. So an extra gig or one to replace what we have with the current item level would be great. The other thing is to have a bait box for all our lures and of course baits for Fisher. We have been asking for this for the various longest time, and we already have like the command panel, so there's no reason why they can't give us a bait box as well. So this is one thing that I would want for Fisher to have is a new gig and a bait box to finally free up our item slots of bait and tackle. Next, and this is something that we all can possibly agree with that we want to have changed, is the stupid toggle or the option to toggle off the stupid prompt that we get when we try to buy something that is not equipable by the job that we're playing. Okay? Obviously we know this and we don't really need two prompts. One to confirm if you still want it, and then two to confirm to actually buy it. Asking this is like asking if someone wants a lid on a cup of coffee or any drink in particular. It's like, no, we don't want a lid, we don't want to spill it all over ourselves. Take off this prompt or give us a toggle button to make this go away. Because I'm getting sick and tired of having to do this twice every single time instead of just clicking once and then saying yes on an item. Okay, so please Yoshi P, if anything in 8.0 or even 7.5, make this change possible. Please and thank you. Now this next one isn't tied to Cosmic Exploration, it's just in general, is that we need the option to be able to talk to the Ethernet system and or NPCs on a mount instead of having to dismount to interact with these things. We already have the ability to eliminate other people on our screen when talking to NPCs and stuff like that. So the next step is to allow us to talk to people and talk to the Aetherite system without having to dismount when being on a mount is possible. This also is good for changing instances as well. You get to stay on your mount and then go to the next instance and then immediately fly off instead of having to reapply your mount every single time you do something. That would be a huge life change if you guys implement this as well, and I know everybody on the hunt train will also thank you as well. Next, and this is a small nitpick, but when you are passing in items to your grand company, like crafted ones and expert deliveries, can we like remove this as well? Do you really want to trade an item with materia fixed and the material will be lost? Also, when you're passing in a high quality item, you also get a prompt, do you want to pass in this item high quality? Okay, those are the two things that they really need to remove as well, or give us a toggle, because I'm getting sick and tired of doing that every single time I pass in gear. And also having to lower them is just an extra step if I want to do normal quality. So again, give us a toggle to get rid of that prompt when passing in gear to the grand company as well. Next, and this is a small nitpick as well, is that they need to clean up the menus for the raids. This is 8-man. So usually they have normal mode, savage, normal mode, savage, normal mode, and savage options. What they need to do obviously when they have the whole thing done, they need to do normal mode, normal mode, normal mode, then savage, 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 to make it a little bit more clean and then make it a little bit more easy to navigate, because even sometimes I accidentally go into the savage menu and then I had to keep clicking back out, clicking back in, clicking back out, and it can be very, very confusing, especially to new players. So good quality of life is to change how they categorize these things for the future, and of course current and past as well. Would be very helpful in my opinion. Next, and I think this was touched upon in the Korean live letter, is that your relic weapons. So as you noticed on the menu to the left, next to the untradeable, you have the 3 icons. You have the glamour dress in the middle, which is lit up. And then you have the armoire icon to the right, which is not lit up. This means you cannot put these weapons in the armoire. Okay, so if I go and click on it, store an item, main hands, as you can see, these are not there. This also includes the crafters and gatherer tools, the relic stuff. Okay, you ultimately would have to either 1, put them in your armoire chest, like your personal chest, 2, your chocobo saddles, or 3, store them away in your retainers, and which is going to take up a spot. By putting them in your armoire, you were able to keep the item's stats and integrity of the item, so to be taken out at a later date to be useful. Hopefully in the future that they do end up changing this, where you can put the finished relic stuff and the crafter tools in the armoire for future use in case you want to use it again. Otherwise, you're going to have to discard it and then get a replica if you want to use it as a glamour. So hopefully in the future, they implement this change to make all our lives a little bit easier and declutter our inventory. So those are all the things that I would like to see in Final Fantasy XIV in the future, or even 7.5 for quality of life changes or changes in general. So again, sound off in the comment section down below what you would like to see in patch 7.5 or 8.0 for quality of life changes or changes in general. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and I will see you guys in the next one. And good luck tomorrow for all your Savage Raiders. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And the extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, if you ever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging